Jeff Bezos, CEO and founder, Amazon, net worth $163.9 billion as of June 26, 2020. Jeff Bezos from United States founded e-commerce colossus Amazon in 1994 out of his garage in Seattle. He runs it as CEO and owns an 11.1% stake. Between March and April 2020, amid the pandemic, Amazon said it hired 175,000 additional workers. In April 2020, Bezos said he would give $100 million to Feed America, a nonprofit that operates food banks and food pantries across the country. Amazon has faced criticism from U.S. senators and the general public for its treatment of warehouse workers during the coronavirus pandemic. He divorced his wife Mackenzie in 2019 after 25 years of marriage and transferred a quarter of his Amazon stake to her. In 2019, Amazon notched $280.5 billion in revenues and a record $11.5 billion in net profit. Bezos owns the Washington Post and Blue Origin, an aerospace company that is developing rockets for commercial use. He is 56 years old, in relationship with 4 children. Bill Gates, co-founder, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Microsoft. Net worth $108.4 billion as of June 26, 2020. With his wife Melinda, Bill Gates chairs the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the world's largest private charitable foundation. In May 2020, the Gates Foundation said it would spend $300 million to fight the coronavirus pandemic, funding treatment, detection and vaccines. Gates has sold or given away much of his stake in Microsoft. He owns just over 1% of shares and invested in a mix of stocks and other assets. In mid-March 2020, Gates stepped down as a board member of Microsoft, the software firm he founded with Paul Allen, d. 2018, in 1975. The foundation works to improve global health and to create equal opportunity for people around the globe. To date, Gates has donated $35.8 billion worth of Microsoft stock to the Gates Foundation. He is an American, 68 years old, married with 3 children. Bernard Arnault and family chairman and CEO, LVMH Moët Hennessy Louis Vuitton, net worth $105.7 billion. One of the world's ultimate tastemakers, Bernard Arnault from France, he oversees an empire of 70 brands including Louis Vuitton and Sephora. In November 2019, LVMH struck a deal to buy American jeweler Tiffany & Co. for $16.2 billion, believed to be the biggest luxury brand acquisition ever. LVMH spent $3.2 billion in 2019 for luxury hospitality group, Ballmer, which owns or manages 46 hotels, trains, and river cruises. His father made a small fortune in construction. Arnault got his start by putting up $15 million from that business to buy Christian Dior in 1985. 4 of Arnault's 5 children work in corners of the LVMH empire: Frederick, Delphine, Antoine and Alexander. He is 71 years old, married with 5 children. Mark Zuckerberg, co-founder, chairman, and CEO, Facebook, net worth $82.3 billion. Facebook. The social network Zuckerberg runs has become a go-to communications tool during the coronavirus pandemic lockdown. The Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, his philanthropic and advocacy arm, announced it would help quadruple the Bay Area's COVID-19 testing capacity. Zuckerberg started Facebook at Harvard in 2004 at the age of 19 for students to match names with photos of classmates. He took Facebook public in May 2012 and still owns about 15% of the stock. In December 2015, Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan, pledged to give away 99% of their Facebook stake over their lifetimes. He is from United States, 36 years old, making him youngest of the top 10, married with 2 children. Warren Buffett, CEO, Berkshire Hathaway, net worth $69.7 billion. Known as the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett is one of the most successful investors of all time. Buffett runs Berkshire Hathaway, which owns more than 60 companies, including insurer Geico, battery maker Duracell and restaurant chain Dairy Queen. The son of a U.S. congressman, he first bought stock at age 11 and first filed taxes at age 13. He's promised to give away over 99% of his fortune. In 2019 he donated $3.6 billion, much of it to the Foundation of Friends Bill and Melinda Gates. In 2010, he and Gates launched the Giving Pledge, asking billionaires to commit to donating half their wealth to charitable causes. He is from United States, 89 years old, making him the oldest billionaire in the world, widowed and remarried with 3 children. Steve Ballmer, owner, Los Angeles Clippers. Net worth $69.5 billion. Steve Ballmer from United States, he is the high-wattage former CEO of Microsoft, who led the company from 2000 to 2014. He joined Microsoft in 1980 as employee number 30 after dropping out of Stanford's MBA program. Ballmer oversaw Microsoft at a difficult time, after the first dot-com crash and through efforts to catch Google in search and Apple in mobile phones. The same year he retired from Microsoft, he bought the NBA's Los Angeles Clippers for $2 billion. He has ramped up his philanthropy since 2014, putting over $2 billion into a donor-advised fund, with a focus on lifting Americans out of poverty. In 2018, he invested $59 million in social solutions, which makes software for nonprofits and government agencies. He is 64 years old, married with 3 children. Larry Ellison, CTO and founder, Oracle, net worth $68.4 billion. Larry Ellison is from United States. He co-founded software firm Oracle in 1977 to tap into the growing need for customer relationship management databases. He gave up the Oracle CEO role in 2014 but still serves as chairman of the board and chief technology officer. Oracle has grown in part through steady acquisitions of software companies, the biggest of which was $9.3 billion for NetSuite in 2016. In May 2016, Ellison pledged $200 million to the University of Southern California for a cancer treatment center. In 2012, Ellison spent $300 million to buy nearly all of Hawaiian island Lanai. So far, he has built a hydroponic farm and a luxury spa there. Ellison joined Tesla's board in December 2018, after purchasing 3 million Tesla shares earlier that year. He is 75 years old, in relationship with 4 children. 8. Mukesh Ambani, founder and chairman, Reliance Industries. Net worth $64.4 billion as at June 26, 2020. Mukesh Ambani is from India. He chairs and runs $88 billion, revenue, oil and gas giant Reliance Industries, among India's most valuable companies. Reliance was founded by his late father Dhirubhai Ambani, a yarn trader, in 1966 as a small textile manufacturer. After his father's death in 2002, Ambani and his younger sibling Anil divvied up the family empire. In 2016, Reliance sparked a price war in India's hyper-competitive telecom market with the launch of 4G phone service Jio. Jio has signed on more than 340 million customers by offering free domestic voice calls, dirt-cheap data services and virtually free smartphones. He is 63 years old, and married with 3 children. 9. Amancio Ortega, net worth is $63.3 billion as of June 26, 2020. Amancio Ortega is one of the richest men in Europe from Spain, and the wealthiest clothing retailer in the world. A pioneer in fast fashion, he co-founded Inditex, known for its Zara fashion chain, with his ex-wife Rosalia Mera, d. 2013, in 1975. He owns about 60% of Madrid-listed Inditex, which has 8 brands, including Massimo Dutti and Pull & Bear, and 7,500 stores around the world. Ortega typically earns more than $400 million in dividends a year. He has invested his dividends primarily into real estate in Madrid, Barcelona, London, Chicago, Miami, and New York. He is 84 years old, married with 3 children. 10. François Bettencourt Myers and family. Real-time net worth $63.2 billion. Françoise Bettencourt Myers is the richest woman in the world and the granddaughter of L'Oréal's founder from France. Bettencourt Myers and her family own 33% of L'Oréal stock, which recorded its best sales growth in more than a decade in 2019. She has served on L'Oréal's board since 1997 and is chairwoman of the family holding company. She became France's reigning L'Oréal heiress in 2017 when her mother Liliane Bettencourt, then the world's richest woman, died at age 94. Bettencourt Meyer serves as the president of her family's philanthropic foundation, which encourages French progress in the sciences and arts. Togther, L'Oréal, and the Bettencourt Meyers family agreed to donate $226 million to repair Notre Dame Cathedral following the April 2019. She is 66 years old, happily married with 2 children.